Thank you. Welcome to the new series of Alan Carr, Chatty Man. What a week it's been. Matt Cardle won the X Factor. Oh, did you watch it? Yeah. I like Cher. No, listen, she splits the audience. I love Cher, I do. But you get that impression she could turn at any time. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of those cats you get on holiday in Greece. You know, you go, well, no, you ain't. You could turn. The whole competition had been dogged with allegations that it was fixed. In fact, as Dermot revealed the winner, I was bracing myself for him to say, Russia. I was. I thought Wagner was brilliant. Well, brilliant if you ever wondered what John Prescott would look like if someone had spiked him with acid at a full moon party. But, you know... I'm a creep. I mean, sometimes you couldn't hear Louis over all the shouting. But then again, it was very rude of Louis to be chatting during Mary's performance in the first place. This is the man's world! This is the man's world! I mean, Mary! Spill it in aisle 4! That's what she liked. When we were back at Tesco, she'd be like, fucking what the fuck? It's the final of Strictly next weekend. It hasn't been the same, has it, since Anne Widdecombe's gone? It hasn't, has it? What a chest, though. I've heard of dancers having 2 left feet, but 2 left tits? They're all over the bloody place. It's just not dignified for a woman of Widdecombe's age to be dragged around the floor like that, is it? She was spending more of a Saturday night on her back than Katie Weisel's nan. She was. Stacey Solomon won I'm a Celeb last week. I love Stacey, I love her, but it wasn't always easy, was it, understanding what she was saying? Are they sentences, or is she playing Pictionary with an imaginary friend? Kenzo, Danny, Koala, Nigel, small bag. I was thinking, Sean also said he wanted to rip off Gillian McKeith said, set her on fire and bury her in the jungle. Put your phone down, love. It's not a trial. The phone lines are closed. But you might still get charged. While she was in the jungle, Gillian said she missed her period. Yeah, by about 70 years from the look of it. And finally, Michael Jackson's new album is released today, and yes, Randy Jackson's claimed that it's not Michael's voice. Yeah, well, that wasn't Michael's nose. They weren't Michael's kids, but you kept pretty quiet about that, didn't you, Randy? What a lineup we have for you tonight. Hollywood had a 2-for-1 deal on A-listers this week, so I've splashed out. Yes, I have. Yes. Colin Farrell and Jim Sturgis are dropping by. They're the Fab Four from E4. It's Simon Bird, Joe Thomas, James Buckley and Blake Harrison, a.k.a. the Inbetweeners. He sings like an angel, but he swears like a docker. CeeLo Green is performing his new single. But first, Wikipedia says he's an actor, a singer and a businessman. But to me, he's just a legend. It's David Hasselhoff.
Just
How are you? All right, love?
I'm doing well. Yes, I'm in a pantomime, but it has words.
Well, you were surprised by words in a pantomime?
Yes. I mean,
a
pantomime in America, you don't have words. It's a pantomime. So I came over here and suddenly I have words. It's a panto.
Oh, so you're thinking like the mime
Yeah,
stuff like that?
right.
You're going like,
yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
It's the Hoff.
Yeah. I was getting off the hook. I was trying to figure out how to do a panto with a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
And what panto are you in?
I'm doing Peter Pan and I'm playing Captain Hook.
Oh.
Off the Hook with Louis Spence as my cabin boy, but I certainly don't want him anywhere near my cabin.
You know he's Roger the cabin boy.
Yes, he is Roger the cabin boy.
And do you know in America what Roger means?
He loves a good Roger.
Yeah. Oh, so you know?
I've learned.
Yes.
Well, look at that.
Do you reckon he fancies you?
Well, I don't know.
Where are you about to stick that hook?
Yeah, the title of that is Back Off.
Back off.
Back Off. Yeah. No.
Now, listen, are you au fait with pantomime? Because you know it's all... You know when you're Captain Hook, you know you're going to get booed.
Yeah, we've been getting booed every night already, so it's great. I mean, you come out and, you know... I mean, I was married. I'm used to getting booed.
Oh, right. So where are you staying while you're in London?
I'm staying in town. I have a flat, which is great. So I might be moving to London. I might be doing something here. So I found a... Oh, that's nice. I might be moving to London. You don't always have... When you say you're moving someplace, people go, woo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Even if
great.
it's like to a right dump, they go, woo-hoo! I'm moving to a tip. Get in there.
Yeah. So I found a street called Knight Rider Court. You know, over by, what's the church across the street? St. Paul's. Yeah, by Sermon.
Well, church is a bit of an understatement.
The Dome. It's a big church. So I
Yeah.
thought that maybe I'd get a flat, you know, and live on Knight Rider Street. I think it'd be cool.
Oh, wow, that was like a calling for you, weren't it, Knight Rider Street?
Yeah.
Because I live on Baywatch Avenue. How do you get about in London? Because you must get mobbed. You can't go on the tube, do you?
I secretly go on the tube.
Oh.
I kind of hide and...
Do you have a disguise?
Yes.
Oh.
Right. I go as Pamela Anderson. Right. No one will ever stop me with those big floaties. They go, oh, is that Pamela? No. Is that David Hasselhoff dressed as Pamela Anderson? No, it really messes with their minds. No, it's fine. I actually get around town mostly on a bicycle.
There's a lovely tradition, because I cycle as well in London. If someone in a car sees you on a bike, they try to kill you.
Yeah.
Really lovely, isn't it?
I realize that.
Opening the doors
they don't
as you're
care.
going along.
And the bus guys don't care either.
Oh, no.
So I just kind of stay near the museums and near the water, you know?
Yeah. What are you doing Christmas Day?
My daughters are coming over to see the show and hang out with me, and then we'll find something really romantic and really nice and really sweet, you know, maybe go to Oxford Street. And then after that, we're going to go...
No, they don't think it's romantic, Oxford Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Don't go there?
No, it's not the most romantic place.
Okay.
Why don't you go through Hyde Park or somewhere like that? That's quite nice, isn't it, with the snow?
Yeah, I hope it snows. I mean, on the... they're coming over because on New Year's Eve, I'm going back to Germany for the 20th anniversary of the Berlin Wall coming down. Oh. And I'm going to sing Looking for Freedom. Oh. And so 20 years ago, I was there with my daughters and well, Taylor was inside her mom. She was like 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like, wow, you know, 20 years later, they're going to be actually singing with me above the Berlin Wall, which is going to be quite exciting.
Look at them there, and they're stunning.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's Hayley on the left and Taylor on the right.
But they're stroppy girls, aren't they?
They're great girls. You know, they've got great big hearts. And...
Oh, no, your girls are stroppy. I say girls in general are stroppy.
Stroppy?
Stroppy.
What's stroppy?
Hate you. You know that? I wish you was dead. You know, they're horrible. Can they talk to you about boys and, like, ladies' problems? Are you like...
Oh, you know...
Well, you know...
No, I hear them on the phone talking to each other, and...
That's enough.
I just walk away. I don't accept it. It's not happening.
No.
They're still little girls to me, and...
Yeah.
you know, and I don't want to look at that medication. No. I don't want to see this. I just, you know, no.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, when they've got boyfriends and they turn up at the house, they must be intimidated by having you as a father. I mean, what do they call you, these boys? They call you the Hoff?
No, they call me Mr. Hasselhoff, and then, you know, I just say to them things like, you know, I don't care what happens in the entire world, just don't break my daughter's heart. Oh. And if you do break my daughter's heart, I will hurt you. And I have no problem spending the rest of my life in prison.
Really? You know, you could really freak those boys out, because when they go on a date, you could follow them in kit. Couldn't you? They'd be like...
That's great.
Did your daughters ever set you up with any of their female friends? Like, oh...
No, they get very upset with me when I started dating again, and... You know, when sometimes very young girls come on to me and, you know, and they say, Dad, they only like you because you're on TV.
No.
And I say, well, what's wrong with that? They only like you because they think Baywatch has not been canceled. I said, don't tell them. And so they had this, like, dating age, like, you know, because I'm, you know, over 50, so they said I can't date anybody, you know, under 45. And I said, under 45? No,
What's the point of living?
Yes. So I said, you know, so I've negotiated with them now down to, like, you know, 32. 32.
Because you are a DILF, aren't you? That's what they call a DILF. What's a
DILF?
You know, a MILF is a mum. I'd like to, you know, make it up. And DILF is a dad. I'd like to... You get the gist.
Yeah.
Dad, I'd like to...
Yeah. No, I'm not a DILF. I'm...
Oh, you a HILF? A Hoff, I'd like to...
I'm a Hoff. I mean, you know, people have actually said F Hoff, you know.
F Hoff?
Yes.
Has anyone ever said to you, F Hoff?
Yeah, they have.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, I read a quote recently where you said the Hoff is a character you play, but at home you're just Dad.
Right. Yeah. The Hoff was created in Australia about 5 or 6 years ago by secretaries. And I got a letter from the Sydney Telegraph saying, how do you feel about being a sex symbol at 50? And I went, what? And they said these secretaries are sending these viral Hoffisms like Gone Hoff, the Hoff father, desperate Hoff wives. And they're sending them back to each other, and then it just became this worldwide phenomenon. And now I'm no longer David Hasselhoff, I'm the Hoff. And...
I mean, have you ever, like, done anything and then blamed the Hoff? Like, have you ever, like, nicked anything and went, the Hoff told me to do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did that a couple times when I was driving around. I said it wasn't me driving, it was the car.
Yeah. Oh, I bet, yeah.
Didn't work.
No. Now, I heard a little rumour that you might be coming over to do Britain's Got Talent.
Wouldn't we like to that woo again? First I'm going to South London, woo. Now they... possibly. Yes. I was walking down the beach the other day and some man...
Where?
It wasn't Brighton, because in Brighton, they don't have a beach. People lay their towels on the rocks. It's weird. They go out to Brighton, they lay their towels on the rocks. I said, there's rocks there. Yeah, so no, I was walking down the beach. Honest to God, the phone rang, and it was some guy named Simon. Simon something. Oh. Simon says... Simon, I don't know. Anyway, and so I got some interesting men saying, would you like to do Britain's Got Talent? And I said, let me run in slow motion and think about this.
Yeah. Oh.
So we made a few phone calls back, and we're discussing it. I would like nothing better than to come and stay here for an extended period of time. I really enjoy the humor. I love the town. I know the city. So hopefully we're trying to work out the scheduling right now.
So if I was a betting man, would I say that you probably will be on Britain's Got Talent?
If you were a betting man, I would say, bet on the Hoff. I'm coming.
Oh!
What?
Wow.
Not a done
Great news.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think it's very cool. I'm quite honoured to be asked, actually.
Hey, David, it's so lovely to speak to you. Good luck with the Panto. It's at Wimbledon Theatre, isn't it, till the 16th of January?
Yeah. All right,
David,
guys. God bless. Thank you. Come on, see Captain Hook. Hook the hook. Thank you.
Welcome back. Colin Farrell, Jim Sturgis and CeeLo Green will be dropping by shortly. But first, 4 fearless comedy actors who aren't afraid to show some balls. It's the Inbetweeners. It's like you're a boy band.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we are a bit like a boy band, aren't we?
Yeah.
Who's the gay one?
Who
ain't come out yet.
Yeah.
That's up for debate.
It's up, yeah. I suppose, you know, all of us are in question. Yeah, yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, how uncomfortable. Let's have a drink. Yeah, what do you fancy? We've got WKD. Mad Dog 2020, that's my favourite.
That's lovely, yeah.
What do you fancy? There's some Onyx here.
I'll have some Mad Dog. Will be lovely, thank you.
Yeah, why not? Sod it, you're on holiday. What are you having, Joe, love?
Lovely. Smirnoff Ice, please.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to have you here. Don't worry, there's more where that comes from. Now, are you surprised at how much of a phenomenon Inbetweeners is? It's just huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Rightfully so.
No, it is great, it is great.
How did it become so massive?
We owe pretty much everything to the writing, really. The Ian and Damon, the writers, really... I mean, a lot of, especially the first series, is all about their actual experiences as teenagers. So all of the really, really embarrassing stuff that happens to these characters genuinely happen to them, and normally at a slightly later age in their lives as well. So, yeah, so we owe a lot to their tragic lives, really.
It was really nice, I think, particularly, you know, the beginning, because it was like a small show and, you know, it was still, you know, I suppose it still had a cult following, I guess. And,
Well, everyone talks about it, don't they? And, I mean, there's a particular clip which people are still talking about now. Should we have a look at it?
Yeah, no, please, yeah, if we could, because I've, you know, forgotten about it.
Simon was concentrating so hard on not getting a boner that he was oblivious to what can only be described as quite a serious wardrobe malfunction.
Joe.
Yeah.
It looks like it hurt the way it was hanging out there.
Yeah, it did.
It did hurt that day, didn't it?
It did hurt that day.
But has your ball got any more work from it or anything?
Well, yeah, several things in the new year, yeah. It can be a bit quiet over Christmas,
Yeah.
obviously, but, you know, everything's quiet over Christmas.
That's just the industry.
Yeah, it's just how the
Yeah,
industry
everyone
goes.
shuts down.
Yeah, you have to remember that Joe's ball isn't trained. Like, it's just a natural
Yeah,
talent.
you know. And I would really hate it if my ball sold out, because so far it's done quite a lot of sort of arty stuff. And if it just started doing adverts,
Yeah,
I feel like...
I know.
It's just... It used to be about, you know, just the ball.
work.
But now it's just about the money.
Yeah.
They were saying for Series 3, they were talking about doing the premiere at the IMAX, which I'd have loved to see Joe's testicle in 100 foot high.
Oh, you could get the glasses like Avatar. It always seems to be you and Blake who get the rough end of the stick because you were like in Speedos.
Yeah, in fact, but that was probably the most embarrassing day of my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. because I mean, it's not like they shut off the park or anything like that. I mean, you're literally this because it's the first series as well, so no one knew who we were.
Oh, so just a weirdo in
I'm just, you know, this tall, gangly boy walking around in Thorpe Park in a pair of Speedos, and there's a bunch of, you know, men, women, children just walking around going, what's that, and stuff like that.
Now, you two, is it true you signed a no nudity agreement?
I
Because
wish.
nothing ever happens to you. We never... I'm not saying I want to see them, but I never see your balls or cock.
Oh, hang on. If you want to see him, you can ask.
But, I mean, I know they get nudity, but James, you get to say some really, like, harsh things, don't you? I mean, I'll be up to my nuts in guts shagging those two girls from Caravan Club. Bring your wellies, you'll be knee-deep in clunge. Right, vodka, whiskey and a load of creme de menthe. When she sees you like this, she'll be frothing at the gash.
But in context...
Yeah.
You've taken that completely out of context.
Now, is it true that when you meet each other on the set, you are ball obsessed? You cup each other's balls, don't you, on the first day?
Yeah, we did have a little greeting for Series 3, where...
Less cupping, though.
It was that, well, there it is.
What's that? Why are you getting edgy?
Well, no, I'm not edgy, no.
Stuff like that before.
What's going on?
The thing that Ian liked to do, Ian Morris, who is one of the writers, liked to do sort of morning kisses for a little while. And so he'd give us a kiss in the morning.
The weird thing about...
Blake really wouldn't do it. Like he was protesting a bit too much.
What kisses just
It would be like a good morning kiss.
Just like a tender kiss
on the
on the cheek, just to say hello.
But
It's not, man. He's giving you this really like sweet, tender kiss on the cheek every morning. It's just a bit weird. It
Just loosen up a bit, Blake.
It's not a big deal. It's part of the show.
You know, you've got to have to snap out of that, because if you get like a part on Downton Abbey, you can't start. Maggie Smith, you can't start going onga. Well,
No, you can.
you can, but she hates it.
Well, she pretends to hate
boy,
it.
does she?
She makes out like she
Yeah.
doesn't want it.
Oh, not again. Now we know there's a movie. But the end of Series 3, you all walk off at the end. It feels like it's going to be the end, is it?
Well, we don't know about the TV series. The writers have said they think it maybe is the end. But we're not really thinking beyond the movie at the moment, which is what we're really excited about.
What's it going to be about? Are you going to be in the sixth form, or you?
Well, it's the four lads going on a holiday to Malia, like a lads' holiday.
Oh, look, there you are, look.
Oh, yeah.
They get it so right, don't they? No, you know what I mean? That's just... It's like an episode of Booze Britain. Was there any clunge out there?
Probably none that you'd want to touch. Apparently there was a shortage of, like, I'm not sure what it's called, like, crab cream.
Oh, that's...
Shortage of crab
on the
cream.
island. It was...
Supplies are dwindling.
Have you ever been on one of those lads' holidays abroad, like?
Joe went on quite a wild lads' holiday, didn't you, after your GCSEs, Joe?
Yeah, we did a walking holiday
Crazy.
Yeah, in the did most of the Pennine Way in the end.
Have they run out of crab cream in the Panton?
You're out whether you know.
I bet it would be hard to find crab cream in the
It
Pennines.
would be hard. Yeah, it would be hard. And but you can still get it. Yeah. You can
Here, now, Blake, you've got a secret musical past, haven't you? You went to the Brit School for Performing Arts.
Yes.
Or BUSPA, as I like to call it.
You shouldn't give the wrong impression, though. Blake didn't specialise in music. His major was in contemporary dance, wasn't it, Blake? Yeah.
3 years. He's kept that secret for 3 years, and.
I didn't know that.
I never knew that. He does the robot. You did the robot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, give us a go.
your Tesco out.
Okay, now look at this.
That was a joke. This isn't a joke.
Oh, okay. That.
So tell me, you're actually dating your co-star, aren't you?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, look, what a lovely couple.
Why is she wearing toilet paper?
Did you meet on the actual set?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause you vomited, didn't you, in her mouth?
Yeah.
No, she vomited in your mouth, didn't she?
She vomited in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then she came to film the Inbetweeners with us, didn't she?
And you've got an anniversary coming up on Christmas Day, haven't you?
For some reason, Alan knows that that's the day that I lost my virginity.
On Christmas Day? How did you lose your virginity on Christmas Day?
Just the normal way, just stuck it up there and sort of afterwards said sorry.
And then Santa got back on his reindeer.
Yes, that's right. Then the old man got back on his sleigh and left my room. And he didn't need to give me any presents, because he'd already given me the best present in the world.
Well, the Inbetweeners DVD series out, isn't it? When's it out?
Oh, yes.
It's out
It's out now.
And your movie's next year?
Movie next year? Yeah.
Good luck with that. Don't forget the crab
Thank you
cream.
very much.
The Inbetweeners everywhere. Welcome back. CeeLo Green will be performing shortly. First, though, it's typical. You wait half an hour for Hollywood star to arrive and then two come along at once. Please welcome Colin Farrell and Jim Sturgis. Welcome to Chatty Man.
Thank you.
I didn't know you wore glasses.
Only to keep my hair out of my face. Seriously, I ran out of gel.
Really? Oh, my God, that is unmanageable. So, Rick, no, really, are you short-sighted or long-sighted?
When I drive, yeah, or drive or watch a film.
I also wear glasses. It's a very
Do you?
new thing for me too, yeah.
Really?
But I don't have them on me.
It's like one big Specsavers advert, isn't it? Hey, you've been here before, Jim, though, haven't you?
I have, yeah, in a very different kind of way, yeah.
Yeah, take a look at this.
Oh, great. Straight into it. No, not on the track.
How did you get all those diamonds on your forehead and the...
Sponsored by Swarovski.
Yeah, thanks for that, Alan.
Yeah, so what was you doing, being LaRue's organ player?
I was organ player.
Double fisting your organ, by the way. 2 hands.
I know.
I was dragged into it. My girlfriend plays the keyboards for the band. And I know them all quite well, and it was the other keyboard player, Mikey, pulled out, like... And then I was just...
He pulled out and you put in your organ instead.
Like a carry-on film. Now, it's great seeing you because you look so healthy. After seeing you in the way back.
White teeth. Yeah.
White tea,
Clean
I
teeth.
mean, yeah, it's like you had a mouthful of twiglets. The way back, it's a film. Will you tell them about this film? What a journey. And it's a true story, which is just...
It is. It's based on a true story. It's really about a group of prisoners who escaped a Soviet labour camp in Siberia, a gulag camp, and it's basically about these guys who walked... They escaped from this prison and walked on foot from Siberia to India and got rescued in India.
4,000 miles.
4,000 miles, yeah.
You could have taken a megabus. Only a quid.
But yeah, I can't say we had a good time, but we had we endured
it's
it. You
so
know?
grim,
We
isn't it?
survived it.
Tough enough shoot, yeah, I suppose. We're in Bulgaria in the middle of winter, and I mean, you get very hesitant about saying it's really hard because the story that you're depicting is a lot more hard than any of us could ever really imagine, of course. But as far as making films go, it was a tough enough experience, yeah.
It's directed by Peter Weir.
Peter Weir, yeah.
Peter Weir.
Yeah.
Amazing director. He's done Truman Show, Dead Poets Society. Was that one of the reasons why you did this
Yeah, for
film?
me, yeah. I mean, I would have played anything in that film. I would have done anything to be in a Peter Weir film.
Now, ironically, it's a film about walking all this way, but Peter Weir ended up breaking his leg, didn't he? Fell over the rock, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he was in a wheelchair.
He was in a
He didn't quite break his leg. He fell over in a cave and he smashed his knee.
What, are you going to have a fractured kneecap?
Yeah, he had a fractured knee, and then he had these two big Bulgarian nurses. Men, these big Bulgarian men, who would just, like, pick him up and carry him around everywhere he wanted to go. Because, I mean, we were filming on mountaintops in the middle of the snow. We then went up to the desert, the Sahara Desert, to film out there.
Did you feel like you were rubbing it in, walking about, and him sitting there going, go on without me, I'm slowing you down?
His two aides, his two nurses got really sick of him giving so much direction because every time he wanted to, after you'd do a take and Peter'd be by the monitor and then he'd say, you know, bring me into the actors, and he'd just do that, bring me into the actors, and they'd pick him up and bring him in, and he'd deliver direction, then he'd go, OK, I'm ready now, and they'd pick up the wheelchair and they'd bring him back. And after a while, they just got really sick of it, and he'd be mid-direction, he'd be going, and then I want you to, and they'd be like, come on, and they'd pick him up. So he'd be getting wheeled off the set going.
Let's have a look at the trailer.
You'll die after 1 year.
Kindness can kill you here.
Professional criminals, murderers and thieves.
What do you want?
Get me out of here.
If you are serious about making a run for it, I'm with you.
Come on! We must keep going! The snow is blinding us! You'll never find us like this! We're lost. So... just keep walking.
Actually, keep the colour going. The second time I really like it. Yeah? Really like
I mean, you mentioned how gruelling it was, but did you have, like, the five-star hotel round the corner, you know, in Morocco and Bulgaria, or...?
My hotel in Bulgaria had a strip joint in the sort of lobby area.
6-star for Jim.
6-star strip joint. It was, I mean, it was horrible, and there was, you know, prostitution everywhere, and the mafia
It was great.
everywhere.
You just went and had a strip club in the lobby. It was horrible. It was prostitution. It was...
There's people having sex in the toilet, people having sex in the thing.
Exactly.
I kept getting
semi-clad women crossing the lobby.
Was you in there?
I was scared.
No, I was in a different place, male strip club in my lobby, and that
Oh! Now that's classy, Jim.
was exactly.
He's a pro, man.
The lads would be
That's what he's
walking,
doing.
I'd be ducking, things swinging around. And then there was a lot of gangsters in my hotel. There was quite a undercurrent or overcurrent of gangsterism in Sofia, wasn't there? I mean, there was quite a presence of heavy set lads with leather jackets smoking a lot of cigarettes who had a look in their eye like they wanted to rip your head off.
Yeah. Was it quite scary then?
No, not really. No, they were just misunderstood. I was being judgmental.
So, everyone's saying Jim's the next big thing and the one to watch. And, of course, that was all said about you. What advice would you give to him?
I hope it goes better for you than it went for me.
No, don't be stupid.
No, what would I advice? I wouldn't have any advice. I mean, I'm not the person to be taking advice. I could give you a list of rehabs and which are the nice places to go. The benefits of going to the rehab in the Caribbean as opposed to the more frigid northern reaches.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Or where to a decent angle when you're making a sex tape, or here's one.
Oh, we've got a clip. We've got a clip.
Here's one.
No, we haven't. We have. Can you back up?
here's one.
Taxi!
And Jim is in a stable relationship with a beautiful woman, but here's one. If you find yourself ever making a sex tape, take the tape with you.
Okay, thank you.
Take it with you.
Don't leave it in the recorder.
Yeah, seriously. No, I wouldn't be the man to be giving advice here.
No. You know, the one thing about Rehab, I was thinking, what's it like inside?
It's like this with less people. and lights. And this with less people, no lights, no cameras. But yeah, you spend some time on a couch, and it is lovely. I thought it was lovely. I really found it lovely. I did, because through all the tears and all that kind of stuff as well, it's seldom that you find yourself in an environment where there's a bunch of people who are trying to make their lives better.
Yeah.
Consciously.
Yeah.
Really consciously trying to make their lives better. And that's what it was. It was like 20 of us, and I went in a rotation, so, you know, the week I got in, there was 3 people leaving and 4 people had come in, and it was like a 5-week thing. But it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Initially, I woke up going, I didn't even know where I was. Like, where the fuck am I? I was like, Rehab, no, oh no. No, I was like, the ultimate cliche, I've done it, I've ticked so many boxes. And then you start to, I don't want to say it's awakenings, but you start to come out of the funk that got you in there a little bit, and you know, the world takes on a bit of a different sheen, and then when you come out, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying when you come out. The noise and everything is in sharp focus, and you know, I mean, and then again, you know, sorry, one sec, I'll just. But no, but it was an interesting time.
Yeah. Welcome back to part 4. Look who's still on my sofa. It's Colin Farrell and Jim Sturgis. Now, Colin, it's not just the Hollywood lifestyle that we've got in common.
What else is it,
We're
darling?
both from families of professional footballers.
Yeah. Your dad or your mum? I don't know. Or your brother?
Me mum. Me dad.
Who did he play for?
He played for Northampton Town Football Club. Up the Cobblers!
Is that what they call the Cobblers?
The Cobblers,
That's
yeah,
a great
yeah.
name. My dad played for Shamrock Rovers.
Shamrock Rovers? Oh, look at that, as if they're really a fan of Shamrock Rovers. They'll do anything to get in your pants. Do you know that?
Up the Rovers. It's not as imaginative as the Cobblers, but...
No. What was the chance for Shamrock? Shamrock United.
Shamrocks, up to Shamrock. Shamrock United, Rovers United, Dublin Rovers, Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers, yeah, it's a good name, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, just because my dad then became manager of Northampton Town. So it was like, Graham Carr's got nowhere, we don't care. Graham Carr, ooh-ah.
I just got schooled in a my dad's better than your dad. Did you notice that? My dad never had a song. Eamon Farrell, you're the best. Eamon Farrell, you're the best. My dad, yeah, he played until he was about 28 or 9, and that's what I thought I wanted to do until I was about 14 or 15.
Did your dad pressure you?
Not so much, no. I could have done with a bit more pressure, to be honest with you. But
could have had some of my dad's pressure.
Oh, was it tough?
Yeah.
Did you play a bit?
Well, I tried to. The trouble is, I'd always get substituted.
Yeah, my dad would take me off every now and then as well. He was harder to me than he was to anyone else on the team, because he coached my team for a while as well.
Yeah. We've actually got a photo of you.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Where are you?
Jim, have a guess which one's Colin.
That's hard, man.
I spotted it straight away.
Yeah.
I'm the bottom, the second from the right.
Oh, of course, yeah.
With the ball in between my legs.
There you go. Oh, look at that face.
I had a cold sore back then, I know.
You get cold sores?
I do. I didn't think I got them that early, though.
We are so similar, Colin. It's uncanny. I get cold sores.
You can be doppelganger, you are.
I am your doppelganger.
I'm your doppelganger.
If you ever need a stunt double in any of your films, give me a call.
Will do. And an organ double.
Yeah, you can play my organ anytime. We've actually got some great footage of you, Colin, playing football.
No, you couldn't.
Castle knocked Celtics.
Yeah.
Under 14.
Oh, wow. How'd you find that?
Which one's you? Have we seen you yet?
That was me going down. That's me with the chewing gum, looked like a chipmunk.
Yeah, man.
I didn't. What? Oh, look. That's Colin, that's you celebrating a goal. Look at you.
That's me.
No, that's the other team.
Yeah, no, I didn't score, but I was good for getting him in a headlock. Look.
Look at that, Colin.
Even then, I knew the camera would be on the goal scorer, so I got straight in.
Now, forget you two for a minute, because joining me now... That was a smooth link. Joining me now is the man behind the hottest album of the year. It's the lady killer himself, Mr. CeeLo Green. Forget You.
Yes.
What a hit. I love it. I love it.
Are you guys not tired of this record yet?
Well, did you ever get sick of hearing your songs? I don't.
No. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's a great song.
But you know, the trouble is with, you know, the fuck you. It's so catchy. I lost my job as a childminder because of it. You can't stop saying it. You'll be walking around the library going, fuck you. And I blame you, CeeLo.
Forgive me.
Because it's a very angry song.
No, fuck you.
Forgive me.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Was it about a certain person?
No, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but the song is not biographical at all in the least, but it's just having fun.
I knew you'd worked with a lot of people, but I can't believe you co-wrote one of my favourite songs, Don't Ya?
That's right.
By the Pussycat Dolls.
I did.
I always dance to that when I go out. You must be so pleased.
You've got great taste in music.
Oh, I have, haven't I? Now, you're going to perform your new single, It's Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, do you want to go and get ready? And I'll... I won't dance, CeeLo Green, everyone! That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to David Hasselhoff, the Inbetweeners, and of course Colin Farrell and Jim Sturgis. Next week, I'll be joined by Stacey Solomon and Sean Ryder, Michael McIntyre and Cheryl Cole. But now with It's Okay, it's the amazing CeeLo Green!
Smell her perfume in my sheets, but that's not her, my bed. She's out on the town and I don't want anyone to see. There's a tattoo of my name on her body, but obviously the man holding her hand isn't me. Oh honey, how can you regret me when you can't even forget me? It's okay to say that you love me, 'cause I think of you. You've had one, you've had every woman until I lost a legendary woman. Shh, now I'm sure they don't make them like her anymore. So please, baby, ooh, love, let's find a way to forgive each other. Gotten around ever since you've been gone, but without you I'm still alone. Oh, how can you regret me when you can't even forget? Say that you love me, 'cause I think of you. I still think of you. Hey, it's okay. Tell me you love me. I think of you, yeah. Still think of you. I make mistakes, I'm only human. Say that you are the one. It's okay to tell me you love me. Tell me
Chatty Man. Yes. What a week it's been. Oh. Did you see Cara Toynder win the Strictly final last night? I thought Pamela Stephenson was amazing. It's hard to believe that she and Anne Widdecombe are about the same age, isn't it? In fact, it's hard to believe they're even the same sex. I was very impressed by Patsy Kensit too, I was. 8 weeks she managed, and not a single marriage. Good for you, Patsy. What's with that shuffling backwards and forwards Brucey does at the top of the show? Have you seen? Someone should tell him it's a dance floor, not landmines. Have you seen him? What about Stella winning The Apprentice? Oh. She's a cold one, isn't she? She's like an assassin. No wonder Lord Sugar didn't want to tell her, you're fired. He was too worried she'd go, no, I think you're fired. Every week, the contenders were described as the brightest young business minds in Britain. Leave it out. You wouldn't even trust them with shredding. You seen them? You know that opening shot when they're walking across the bridge? For the first 3 weeks, one of them got it wrong. No wonder that Nick Hewer's got that face on. You seen him? You look like you've seen Gillian McKeith doing naked star jumps or something. And finally, Matt Cardle got the Christmas #1. What a crazy few weeks for him. On top of the Christmas charts, on top of the stylist, on top of the makeup artist, top of a backing singer. No wonder his eyes look so bloodshot, innit? He must be knackered, all that shagging. What a lineup we have for you tonight. His comedy tours are always a sellout, but don't worry, you've got the best seat in the house tonight for the brilliant Michael McIntyre. I had to fight. I had to fight to get my hands on this lady. She's the nation's sexy sweetheart, and she's here to chat and perform. Cheryl Cole will be here. I'm so excited. But first, all rise for the newly crowned Queen and Prince of the Jungle. It's Stacey Solomon and Shaun Ryder. What a lovely welcome.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't that nice?
Sweets and everything.
I know. Quality Street, reindeer, drinks.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What would you like? I've got a funny feeling you'd like pink fizz.
Oh, well.
Do you want a pink fizz? You can have one. What do you fancy,
a
love?
bit of pink fizz as well,
Carver, there's Carver.
What's that,
You
yellow
can mix
fizz?
them if you want.
Mix them up? Yeah. Soddy, it's Christmas. Let's have a pink fizz Carver mash-up.
Yeah.
Here, Shaun, it's nice to have you here. You're actually banned from live telly, aren't you, love?
I was banned from live Channel 4 television until the day I came out of the jungle. Then they lifted the ban.
Really?
Which was really funny, considering I was banned for effing and jeffing.
Yeah.
And I did pretty much nothing else apart from that in the jungle. And then the day I come out, they lifted the ban.
Yeah, because you're always going beep, 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 beep. Remember Superman, when there was trouble, he could always hear that noise? That's what it was like. Wasn't it? I don't think I'd left the dishwasher on. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
What was the first thing you did when you came out of the jungle?
Oh, God, raided the minibar. I remember all the crew were like, come on, we've got to make the coming out thing. I was like, yeah. So we walk in the room and I'm like, just 1 second. I'm like, in the minibar. Didn't get any footage apart from me eating.
Really? That's genuine when you're in the jungle, that rice and beans. No one's bringing in Domino's pizzas and stuff like that.
Genuine.
I wish. It's just rice and beans, and it's not even nice rice and beans. It's not like special fried rice and Heinz beans.
No.
It's disgusting. It's gross.
What was the closest that you came to shouting out, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here?
I don't think I ever...
Not a chance.
I quite enjoyed it in there.
Yeah. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
It had its bad, but,
What did you enjoy about it?
I was on my own. No, I didn't have to answer my mobile phone, ever. No, I just didn't have to think about anything, and everyone loves not thinking, don't they?
You...
Empty.
You've got a point with that. Sean, you must have got pissed off in that jungle.
I too enjoyed it very much. I got really institutionalised and I could have stayed in there for about another 6 months.
Really?
Is that strange?
The thing is, I don't think Gillian and Nigel...
Oh, she'd have been chopped up there, but...
You know, Gillian, why was she putting condiments down her knickers?
Oh, do you know what? In that situation, you'd think you'd kill, wouldn't you, for a bit of salt and pepper?
Yeah.
But when you find out it's from someone's knickers, you think, oh, God, Billy a pain.
Yeah.
Billy on his own.
It's a bit like, weren't it? Good news, I've got some salt. Bad news, it's here. Did you ever cave in and taste some of her magical salt?
Cave in? We were false, weren't we? Because at the beginning, we didn't know she had it. So she's putting her knickers into the food before we even know.
So she didn't just take it out, she just sort of like...
She shook.
Over the wok?
Over the wok.
Oh, God, you are what you eat. Do you think she had all those phobias? Do you think she genuinely was scared of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's scary. I think even if you...
She wasn't scared of nothing.
No, it's you. You're like the mean machine of just, it's like, yeah, go on. Don't care.
Really?
It's like, he's so strong, but really, when you think about someone shoving spiders on your head, it ain't nice, is it?
No.
And it is a bit scary. So I suppose everyone's got phobias.
I mean, the thing is, when she fainted live on telly, no one seemed to give a shit.
No.
They just started giggling.
You'd seen it 3 times up to then, hadn't you? Whereas that was the first time for us.
that's the first time we've seen it,
Like, what just happened? And we thought it was a one-off. We watched it back. She only did it every time, didn't she?
Oh. So what happened when you went off air? Was everyone worried?
Well, yeah, they went to a break, didn't they?
Yeah.
And everyone was
We
like...
weren't worried.
Oh, well.
You were?
I think from behind, which is where we were, it looked authentic. And you can't question it, can you? Because you think, God forbid if it is real, you don't want to say anything horrible. But when we watched it back, we had a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah. Did anyone get on my stick that I had at the side of my bed?
Yeah.
You get it on that? It's just because she jumped at everything, so I had a stick at the side of my bed. In the middle of the night, I'd just be there, amusing myself for about an hour, just propping her, and a bag of the dog like that.
Oh, Sean!
Every morning as well.
Like that.
She'd be asleep and you'd go, and all you'd see, because you're in a swag, right, and you zip it right up all over you. She wouldn't have one little bit of her out. And so it'd be dead still. He'd shove the stick in there, and all you'd see is his bag go...
She is now my wife's new best mate as well, you know that?
You're joking?
No, she even got a text off her at 3:15 in the morning. What you doing here? Are you still on Australian time?
Well, that's a celebrity wife swap waiting to happen, isn't it? I've got to ask you about the eating trials. Over the course of the series, you ate, and I quote, kangaroo penis, bull's tongue, worms, crickets, cockroaches, crocodile eye, crocodile penis, pig brain, oven-baked tarantula.
You forgot the name.
I know, Stacey. You definitely got the worst of it. Have a look at this.
Oh, well...
And for the first time ever, we have Lady Kangaroo Bits.
Well, if I'm going to eat it, I might as well touch it.
Cheer up. It's gone.
Well done,
Brilliant.
sweetheart.
Was that the worst one out of your three?
It's so hairy. God, you could have thought of I know what they'll call me from now on. The nun girl. There she is.
Had you ever eaten vagina before?
I can honestly say that was my first vagina.
Oh! Will you be having it again?
No. Sorry, but no.
What does it taste like? And don't say chicken, because you know when you ask people, they go, oh, chicken.
You know what? Even Jenny come off that like, it weren't so bad, I'd have a tarantula down the pub if it was a snack. I'm thinking, oh my God, that nun was the worst thing I've ever eaten. Like,
What was the consistency like? 'Cause I've never tasted it.
it's like so
Chewy. Like one of those Haribos.
You should try one.
Oh, no, I won't, no. I mean, and you're Jewish, aren't you? So was it kosher?
Well, apparently not. My dad said the JC weren't too happy. I think
That's
I'm
the
home
Jewish
till the
Chronicle,
awakening arms
isn't it?
from the
Yeah.
father.
Oh.
He was like, Happy Hanukkah. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, dear. Because the thing is that makes me like, when you eat all that horrible stuff, then you run across that bridge and you've got to meet your relatives, and you've got to kiss them.
Oh, my God.
What's your boyfriend like after having all that in your mouth?
He cuddled me. First of all, we're looking at each other like, what the hell has just happened? And I'm like, emotional, crying, thinking, oh, he's here. And he was like, you effing stink. Oh, my God, you stink. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't think you'll ever touch me the same again.
We all did stink as well, but no one could smell each other, because we all smelt.
I could smell myself. I tried to stay clear of everyone. I was like that advert. Like, hello.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Here, we've got something in common, Sean.
Go on.
We have the same dentist.
Yeah, Lance.
We're in Manchester, and he sorted out you with some new teeth.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Did my Newtons back in 2005 or something like that.
And are they made as the same material that the space shuttle's made of?
They're glued in with the same material as they glue the tiles on the space shuttle with. And he was really made up that some of the stuff that I ate was pretty tough, you know what I mean? I mean, you can do a steak and things like that, but some of that stuff was really... I mean, some of them... Was it the kangaroo testicles or whatever that we couldn't even cut? You know, they was really, really tough. And he was made up, Lance, with... you know, with his teeth.
Yeah, I know.
With his space shuttle glue.
I know, they're looking great. I mean, this is like... this is your old teeth. Look, they look brilliant now.
Dr. Lance, what a man.
I know, he's a genius. Look at it, look what he did to my teeth. Now, your old teeth fell out because of your drug taking. What drugs were you taking?
Everything, any drug that was going, I took.
Yeah. So you're really properly off your face.
Yeah.
And is it true you turned up at the wrong venue and was with the wrong band?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, no. This is going back years ago. Well, years ago, we was playing in Newcastle. We was really late, and we sort of looked at the venue. It was like one of them Apollo Theatre type venues, and these people queuing outside. Right, that must be where we're on. So we just steamed through the front doors, went across the auditorium, got up on the stage. Got in the back where the dressing room's on, and opened the door, and then Mick Hucknall sat there with all Simply Red lot. So, oh, hang on, wait a minute, you're here, right, we're not. So...
I would have loved to seen you on stage singing Holding Back the Years.
I know.
Off your face. Holding back the years. Stacey, you were on the X Factor final last weekend in Essex.
Yeah.
What was it like being back on the X Factor?
Oh, it was wicked. It was so weird, though, because obviously I'm watching Matt thinking, oh, no, I know what it feels like and I know what it's like to be there. But he got through. So I was like, yes! I felt like I was living it with him. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
And then he won, and it felt the whole room. I'm not even joking. I thought, this is it. My first riot. yes. Oh, best feeling.
I thought you were absolutely great on it. I couldn't understand a word you were saying. But I thought you were great.
Oh,
it was like a vuvuzela slowly losing power. Oh my God! They put a pizza with your face on it.
Oh, you should have seen it. It had the weirdest stuff in it, like haggis. Who puts haggis on pizza? I'd have eaten it if it didn't have all that on there. I really wanted to.
This is a woman who's had vag in her mouth.
I'm a bit picky now.
But you know what? It's absolutely lovely speaking to both of you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, any time. Sean Ryder and Stacey Solomon. Welcome back. Cheryl Cole will be here in a bit. First, though, he's one of the biggest stars in comedy. I love him, you love him, and now Simon Cowell loves him too. It's Michael McIntyre. Well, someone's got themselves a new job, haven't they?
Oh, right. Oh, me?
Yes!
It's nice to have something going on in my life. It's exciting. It's
Britain's
exciting.
Got Talent.
Yeah, I got that. I'm doing that.
And I knew you told me you told me you had some big news, and you wouldn't tell me. You said you'll find out tomorrow.
I know. I was a bit showbiz, wasn't I? Yeah. Alan and I worked together a couple of nights ago, and at the end he said, "So what are we going to talk about?" And I went, "Well, there is some news brewing, but you have to keep it quiet." And then in a room full of people, he went, "So what's the news?" So I realised then.
How did Simon woo you? Is he
me?
Yeah, is he gentle?
Yeah.
Is he a bit firm and? You know, like was he flowers?
Have you met Simon Cowell?
I met him once in a corridor.
Right. Well, I had never met him, and then obviously I went to meet him last week, and he is just. He's just. Well, I felt like I know him, so I think everybody feels like they know Simon Cowell. He's been on TV for so long, and he's exactly like that. It was like being with Simon Cowell. He did all the Simon Cowell things. He even winked. He did the wink. He winked.
Oh.
He winked.
Did you say anything and then he rolled his eyes? You didn't say anything stupid. He went.
Well,
I like you, Michael.
Yeah, he did a couple of the normal Cowell things. Yeah. At one point, he leant back and he went, "Here's my problem with you," and I just thought, "Oh, right." They actually superimposed a picture of my head on his body in the Sun newspaper to see what it would look like on the new panel.
Yeah.
But they didn't bother to change the body. So I had this big, hairy, open chest as I was sitting there with my buzzer.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was awkward.
It's made me feel a bit uncomfortable. Can I say that? If don't do that.
That's 3 yeses. I've been practicing. That's 3. I said that yesterday to somebody, and they went, "Aren't you going to come up with your own lines?" And I'm like, "What do you mean my own lines? What if there are 2 yeses and then I'm the third one? I'm going to say that's 3 yeses." See, yeah, but that's already been done. Well, this is maths. What am I going to say? Yeah. That's 2 plus 1 yes. That's 1 less than 4 yeses.
I want to know, what kind of judge are you going to be?
Well, it depends who walks on.
No, I know, but, you know, are you going to be honest with them? Are you going to, like, if a 5-year-old comes on, you're going to start crying like Amanda? You know, like Piers used to go on about, "You've made Britain proud tonight." Like to someone dancing with a wheelie bin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I suppose it remains to be seen. I don't know what the standard's going to be like. I'm just going to be honest and say what I see. But I think I'm basically there to sex up the show. I think I'm there. I think I'll be like Cheryl on the X Factor. People are going to be interested in what I wear on a weekly basis.
Yes.
You know, on the live shows when they think, "Michael McIntyre!" and I'll be in some big red velvet number.
Here, you were on the stage recently with Britain's Got Talent's biggest find, Susan Boyle herself.
Susan Boyle, yes.
Yeah.
What, at the Royal Variety?
What a night, though. What about poor old Charles and Camilla?
Yes.
Was she rubbing her ribs when she came in? Did you see any of that?
I had no idea that this had happened until I watched the news on the way home.
Really?
It was when I got home. You know, I was worried about
Look, that's when she got poked.
It was really horrific. Wasn't it?
I know.
Well, I heard that Charles was trying to lock the door, but they've never used the car before. They don't know what the things do. It was like, how do I lock this one? And you know, it was horrific footage. And then at the end, because I just got... in the interval, they said, the whole place is surrounded by armed police. And I was like... Has it gone that badly? Oh, no. And they said, no, Prince Charles and Camilla, they had their window smashed on the way here. I don't know why they were driving this car.
No, I didn't know it was smashed, because I just said her window was down, and I thought, God, Camilla, like, you're not going to go, oh, why are people rioting and smashing things?
Yeah.
Hello? Anything I can do? Do you feel like it's come full circle for you? Because in your book it says the Royal Variety performance, the 2006
yes,
one...
that was my first...
Was your big break.
Yeah, that was my big break.
It's nice that now it's all come round.
It was really... And not only that, but also Take That have played this strange part in my life. And at the end of my book, there's this bit where I'm very nervous about it because it's my big, you know, my big shot and my big performance. And Gary Barlow and Jason Orange come over and are very nice about me about the rehearsals, and I put it in the book that it was them. It was, you know, basically Jason Orange who relaxed me, and it was nice to see them again on that night. And then I did it again, and on the second time I was in the corridor. I just heard this from behind me. I just heard this, Michael. Michael. Unmistakably Barlow. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, but I assumed it wasn't for me. Michael. I was looking around for Bublé or Kane or Crawford. I thought, there's no way I'm the Michael. And I turned around and he was like, Michael! Oh. So nice to meet you. My wife's a massive fan.
That's how he talks! That's unfunny, isn't it?
We went to it last week, remember?
She had a dressing room with Gary.
Yes, so he said when he emailed me the next day. He came for nothing to support this charity show as a surprise. So I emailed him to say thank you. Then he emailed me back saying, yeah, it would have been fun, but the real comedy was going on upstairs, where Alan Carr's boyfriend kept calling me Robbie and said I was in JLS. He said, he thought it was hilarious. Alan was embarrassed, and I was close to violence. So, thanks for that.
Reading your book, I couldn't believe how hopelessly bad you are. Look, there it is. How hopelessly bad you are with women. And can I say this?
Useless.
A bit sinister.
Do you think I was sinister?
Reading about it, yeah.
I didn't know how to talk to girls. I didn't know what to do. I remember once somebody said a really good way to talk to girls is to ask her for a light, you know. Just go and ask for a light and then ask her for a drink. Just, you know, easy way in. But I didn't smoke, and I did it anyway. That's how misguided I was. I went to her and went, hi, you got a light? And she went, yeah, sure. And I just stood there. Good. Good light. You look very good in this light. Do you have a cigarette? No, I don't smoke. And then I was like, do you want a drink? I don't.
That bit where the first time you have sex and your friend had to draw a diagram of what goes where on a napkin.
Yes.
How'd you get yourself in that situation?
I didn't know. I'd never been near that place. I didn't know. It looked like I was going to get some action, and then I realised I had no idea what my... I can't believe I'm talking about this. So my friend drew me a diagram, an annotated diagram.
On a napkin?
Yes.
And you followed it to find the sort of treasure?
Yes. Yes. Well, we had
Nowadays we'd have a sat-nav, wouldn't you?
You've reached your destination.
I had to keep checking it. I had to keep checking. I had to get I had to keep checking it as we go. What's that? Oh, that's push that. Yeah, it wasn't wildly successful, but you know, you've got to start somewhere, and I started there. And now with my wife, I've had the map tattooed on her, so I know exactly.
Oh, that's handy. And what's this about how you took a bra off?
Oh well, yes, I clipped it with scissors, but that was. No, but that was because I didn't want anything to go to chance. I thought I can't get caught up in this, so I had some those little ones, little nail clippers, and I just whipped them out really quickly.
So Michael, do you know how worrying that would be for a woman?
So it was sort of like this, and then I sort of got in, and then the mat fell on the floor, and then I just cut it off there, and then that just burst off.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I was in, baby.
Yeah. Oh, they flew off. Well, I Can't wait to see you on Britain's Got Talent.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with the book. Michael McIntyre, everyone. Welcome back. She'll be chatting shortly, but before that, I've got a special treat for you. Performing an acoustic version of Promise This, it's Cheryl Cole.
Space between you came in, you turned the lights on and created what it came to be. Before I plug your wings, cover me, please. Spread your wings, cover me, and promise this. If I die before I wake up, promise this. Take the time to say your grace on your knees. You pray for me. Promise this. Be the last to kiss my lips. Through the shadows, you were with me, and you comfort me. Lay me down now. It's time for sleeping. But before that, would you restore me? Before I plug your wings, yeah. Cover me, please. Spread your wings, yeah. Cover me. And promise this. If I die before I wake up, promise this. Take the time to say your grace, and on your knees you pray for me. Promise this. Be the last to kiss my lips. By a thread we're hanging on, and I hope you don't let go. If you ever leave me, know I wanna go with you. Yeah. Promise this. If I die, would you promise me this? Yeah. You take the time to say your grace, and on your knees you pray for me. Promise this. Be the last to kiss my lips.
Come over here, love, and have a chat. Cheryl Cole, everybody. Oh, I love
to come on here for ages.
Oh,
I
I
love
wanted
this
you
show.
to come on for ages. I love that dress.
Thank you very much.
Who designed it?
Just a nice frock.
Just a
I'm
nice-
actually going to place a cushion right here because I didn't plan for the sitting down.
I've made you your favourite drink.
What is it?
Martini, isn't it? Is it passion fruit?
Yes. How did you know?
I'm a little bit of a stalker. Is that your favourite drink?
Yeah, my favourite.
Well, I'll join you with it. Look at that.
Looks nice.
Just let it
It looks
pour.
like orange juice, though, Alan.
Oh, no, it's got a kick, love.
Has it?
Yeah. You'll be having a kebab doing karaoke before you know it.
Thank
Cheers.
you very much.
Let's have a taste.
Oh.
It's nice.
It actually is passion fruity.
Yeah, yeah.
But it actually does have a good old kick.
I've got a kick. We've got to talk about the X
Lovely.
Factor final.
Right.
I mean, you lost with the girls, lovely Rebecca.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think she lost, though.
No, she's a winner, isn't she?
Yes.
And lovely Matt Cardle won. Do you
Yeah.
reckon he genuinely has got the X Factor? Do you think he can do it?
I think he's one of those acts that you would absolutely love to go and see in this kind of intimate setting.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's got a good future.
And how was Rebecca afterwards? Was she all right?
She's one of those people that she's just so grateful to be there.
Yeah.
Even, you know, she was like, do you know what, he deserves it, and I'm just happy that I was here. She still can't believe that she's in the final.
No, no.
She'll never accept it. She's one of those people.
Yeah. Well, what's going to happen to her? Is she going to bring out, like, an album or...?
Yeah, apparently, I hear she's got a record deal, so I think she deserves one.
Yeah, I do too. Now, Cher, is it true she's been signed up by will.i.am?
I think there's talk. I mean, I don't dare say anything else, but yeah, there's talk of her working with him, yeah.
Will she change her name to, like, Cher She Is?
I love that.
That's good. I think that's good.
That's brilliant.
What was the party like after X Factor finished?
Shoes off, lots of champagne.
Yeah, yeah. Because in my head, I can picture, like, the X Factor after-show party, like, you know, Simon saying, Cheryl, come and join me and Sunita in the hot tub. That's what I imagine it. Is it like that?
It would probably be more exciting if it was. Maybe that's what I should have told you.
Now, is it true that Simon bought all of the panel Botox vouchers for Christmas? Is there any truth in that?
I still haven't opened mine because I daresn't read that because I will kick off. I've actually given it back, actually.
Yeah.
He could use it.
Without a doubt, this has been the most controversial series of X Factor yet. There's been so much bitching and sniping, especially like in the papers and everything. How much of that is true and...
The first thing I say to my contestants when I get them is don't read into all of that. Don't read the papers. Don't read websites and all of that because they've got to go out on the Saturday and perform and you can get in such a messy headspace.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we all get caught up in the backstage antics. So, yeah, a lot of it does spill out.
Because, I mean, with Cher and poor old Katie, they really went for them. I mean, how did Cher and Katie deal with it? Because they're not even...
Yeah, that's what I feel like it's partly my responsibility to keep them in that a positive frame of mind.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you start reading all that badness about yourself, it can drag you down. So we just keep the spirits high. And they did find it really, really tough, and I found it tough to help them see that it was going to be fine.
Because it was just one thing after another.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
and
like...
when you're not prepared, you know, nobody can prepare you for how that feels.
No,
Doesn't matter how much they tell you, you kind of have to experience it. But I kept saying to them, you'll never experience this type of craziness again.
Yeah,
So, you know, from now on, it'll just be about you and your record. And your career really starts from when the show stops.
Yeah, and you experienced a bit of backlash as well in the papers. I mean, do you read it? Does it get to you, or can you switch off?
I don't read it.
No.
If I did read it, it would probably get to us, yes, but I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to keep that separate.
Obviously, with Gamu and everything, that must have affected you.
I don't think I didn't really have a long conversation with Gamu. She was very shy, so I didn't really say that side of her when I made the choice. When I watched it back, like everybody else, I adored her. And, you know, I had Will, so I was, like, relying on his eyes as well, fresh, hadn't seen any previous auditions or anything like that. And he chose the exact same 3 pictures.
Oh, well, there you
so
go.
I was confident and comfortable in my decision, but I would have liked to take all the 8 girls through.
Yeah, yeah.
And I loved Gamu. She was cute.
I know. She was cute. Walking on sunshine.
Oh.
I have to ask you about your relationship with Simon. There's such an unspeakable, unbearable amount of sexual tension between you.
No.
Come
Sexual?
on. There
No.
is, honestly.
Nothing sexual, honest to
You're
God.
whispering each other's ears. He's got his arm round you. He's trying to undo your bra strap. Then you disappear off in the ad breaks. You come back adjusting yourself. I don't know what to think.
Really, is that what it feels like? It's not sexual. We have a lot of chemistry. We do have good chemistry. But honestly, it's not sexual.
Really? Go on, would you take him to deadlock?
No. Would you?
He's got something about him. Do you think so? I think Simon's got something.
He's got charisma.
I mean, and he teases you with that salute, doesn't he? But you do it.
He's very charismatic. I kind of started to do it more towards the end just because I knew it was bothering him so much.
Yeah. Why does it bother him?
Because he feels like I stole it from him. That's what he says.
I see.
Of course, like everything. You know, Simon's one of those people that when something's good or he likes something, he wants to be involved and take the credit. And when it's not so good, he doesn't want to know about it.
Oh, yeah.
He's one
you know
of
what you
those.
should get him? You know, he got you that Botox voucher. Why don't you get, like, a penis enlargement voucher and slip it underneath? That's what I'd do.
I can't even imagine Simon's the area. Really, like, a wrong thought.
Oh, after that, I need a drink. I need a drink.
A stiff one.
You don't want to know the image I've got in my head,
No.
Cheryl. I told you he was strong. And the X Factor moves to America. Are you doing it? Do we know yet?
Do you know what? I had such a mind full of stuff until Sunday that I haven't even had time to think about it, but who knows?
But have you been asked?
There's been conversations.
Oh, right. Because George Michael might be doing it too, mightn't he? Do you hear about that?
I heard about that as well, yeah.
If he does do it, don't get a lift with him, please. Not to the studio. If you do go to America, will you live there permanently?
Do you know what? It's such a big life-changing thing. I feel like I need time to sit down and think about what I want to do properly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just out of X Factor into something. I feel like I need to think about it.
Of course, you missed the start of X Factor this year because of malaria. Now, are you all clear now?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes. All clear, all good. It's non-reoccurring, so it's done and it's
Oh,
gone.
that's good.
Yeah, it'll
because I
never come
worried
back.
because it's like you hear that once it's in there, but oh, that's good. He's not going to get it back.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it back.
Thank God.
It's gone.
Woohoo! See you, malaria.
Yeah.
Loser. Is it true you actually thought it was like a bad hangover?
I did at first because it was the day after my birthday, and I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink a lot, so it was what I thought was from the vodka.
Yeah. You know, gin and tonic beats malaria. Did you know that?
Really?
Because it's got quinine in it. Do you know about that?
Yeah, quinine's the drug they gave us when I was poorly.
That's in G&T, love.
Really?
I drink so much G&T, I could walk around in my pants going, yeah, mozzies, bite me. Honestly, I could. I love gin and tonic. You should have gin and tonic.
Somebody should have told us that before, maybe.
Yeah, you could have walked around pissed all the time and not got it. Welcome back to part 4. Look who's still here. It's Cheryl Cole. And you've got changed because you're going to perform again for us later.
Yes.
Fabulous dress.
Thank you very much.
Now, I've got to talk about your new album.
Yeah.
It's your second solo album in a year.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Where did you find time to record it?
Actually, some of the songs I had for ages, and I was just bursting to record them. A couple of them I had from the last album.
And you say, like, the first one, 3 words, that was just like a training album. This is really you. This feels like you. Is that right?
Yeah, you just do. You don't think of it like this is me and it just happens because it is where you're at or what's happening in your life at that moment in time. So it happens like that. So it is you at that moment in time, definitely, yes.
There's a lovely bit in the credits on the album where you thank the girls.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's Girls Aloud and not Loose Women.
Same thing.
Are Girls Aloud ever going to get back together? Have you got any news?
I haven't got any news for you
Right.
just yet. But I'll make sure you're the first to know when I do.
And will Nadine be involved as well?
Yeah, of course. That's all been blown way out of proportion. Nadine's very much part of Girls Aloud.
Don't look at me like I started the rumours. Now, you're so busy with your career right now, there doesn't seem much time for something kind of, ooh. Has anyone messed with you? Toot-toot. No, I'm just...
Alan?
No, but I mean, have you had any time for any loving? No? Oh, you must be gagging.
Alan?
No, I just, you're a woman.
Yeah.
You've got needs. You can't be happy with just 2 chihuahuas. You need some...
A lady doesn't talk about those things, don't we not? No.
No, but they want to know, don't you? No, I do know someone who would be interested in you. And I saw him on the telly. Justin Bieber. He said, call me, look at that. How low would you go? Would you... Does he do it for you, the little, lovely little cheeky face and the...
If I was 16.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? Harry from One Direction.
He's so naughty, isn't he?
I can't believe he whispered in Matt Cardle about him getting locked up.
I haven't seen it, but I heard.
Well, I was there. Did you see him? Because I can lip read. I think, no, I can. My poor deaf friend fell off a stool. Because I saw him going, and I was like, what? He's a naughty little boy.
I heard it's big on YouTube. I'll have to have a look.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so naughty.
Yeah.
I'll teach him a big lesson, though, for the
Oh,
future.
I know. What are you doing for Christmas?
Taking some time out.
Well deserved.
With me doggies, family, Christmas pudding, turkey sandwiches.
And everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
It's
nice.
my favourite time of year, actually. I love Christmas.
You look like the woman who's got everything. Is there anything on your wish list that Santa could maybe pop under your tree?
I would actually love to get a puppy.
Another chihuahua?
And I want a big dog that you can roll around with and...
You so need to start dating again, Cheryl.
You don't.
You need to start dating. Get a man you can roll around the park with a man. You start doing it with a dog, people talk. It's true. You got Simon Cowell singing Dwarfs for his birthday.
Yeah.
What have you got him for Christmas?
Nothing. I'm going to give him his Botox present back.
Yeah, you do it, yeah.
Wrap it up in a bow.
Look at that.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Do you know what? I bet that'll be Louis' category next year. Dwarfs. It's been lovely speaking to you.
Thank you.
I could chat all night, but you're going to perform The Flood for us now.
Yes.
Off you go and get ready.
Thank you very much.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Cheryl. I love the album, by the way. Cheryl Cole, everyone! That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Stacey Solomon and Sean Ryder, Michael McIntyre and Cheryl Cole. I'll be back with a Christmas special on Boxing Day where I'll be joined by Chris Evans, Catherine Tate, Mickey Rourke and The Wanted. But now with The Flood, it's the one and only Cheryl Cole.
Turn the lights out in the lighthouse. I saw you coming, felt the shipwreck, saw the wreckage. I heard you yelling. Just then, that's when I saw your reflection in the sand, wondering where you would wash up. Oh, I ran to the water. I can put my hands down in it, but it won't bring nothing up. Sitting on the shore all day, waiting on the tide to come. But you can't hold on to water. It fills you up, but it never stays. It's only good to wash away today. And your love and me like water is slipping through my fingers. Such a natural disaster, love. Bringing on the flood. Love me like a flood. Stay the night out by the beach house. It's oh so quiet. Lit a candle by the window, so you might find it. Hope you know you'll always have a place to call your home. Still, I can't help but think I could have saved you from drowning. I can put my hands down in it, yeah, but it won't bring nothing up. Sitting on the shore all day, just waiting on the tide to come. meant to take a dive in the deep blue. Whoa, what was I thinking? You can't hold on to water. It fills you up but never stays. Only good to wash away today. And you're loving me like water. You're slipping through my fingers, such a natural disaster, love. Bringing on the flood, love me like a flood, bring it on. Oh, rising and the falling of my tears, rising and the falling of my tears that fill the ocean, the ocean. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Alan Carr, Chatty Man Christmas special. What a Christmas it's been. Do you all have a good one? Yeah! It's such a wonderful time of the year, and no work, just a nice big lunch, a few bevies, then fall asleep in a comfortable chair for the rest of the day. You know? It's like being a train driver, isn't it? I feel sorry for the ones who can't be with their families at Christmas. Like Angelina Jolie's kids. I left my shopping late this year. I know, ended up with a very scrawny-looking bird for dinner. Oh, I did. Putrid white flesh, misshapen beak and a turkey neck. He looked like a pretty Gillian McKeith. The good thing is, I didn't have to kill it. It just fainted on the plate. Still, it'll be New Year's soon. It's time for that old lang syne nonsense. Oh, John. I hate it, you know what I mean? No one knows the words, do they? You just... start swaying and mumbling, doesn't it? You know, it's like Welcome to Wagner's World, isn't it? Like... What a lineup we have for you this Christmas. He's such a massive star. 3 wise men follow him wherever he goes. Hollywood legend Mickey Rourke will be here. She's a foul-mouthed nan, a gobby teenager, and a middle-aged man in the closet. She's like a British family Christmas rolled into one. I'll be talking to the brilliant Catherine Tate. Now, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. And luckily, they'll be performing later on. Yes, The Wanted will be here. Oh, you like that? But first, he's the broadcasting legend who's putting the Chris into my Christmas special. It's Chris Evans!
So which one of The Wanted do you want?
Oh, Well...
All 5.
All 5?
Are there 5?
Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah, there are 5, everybody. There are 5. So what have we got?
Yeah, let's have a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Baileys.
That's
mint
nice.
chocolate, red mulled wine. You
is-
like a red wine. I read in your book you
But is
like
that
it.
especially cheap?
It's M&S.
Perfect. Come on, let's have some.
Not just any red wine.
Yeah.
M&S red wine.
That looks great there, Al.
Yeah.
That whole scene.
Why don't I get picked to dance with Twiggy and Mylene Clark?
I think you're the future Harvey's Bristol cream man.
Oh, what a lovely thing to say.
Thank you very much. We had nuts last year.
Yes.
We've got chocolates this year.
You've got a good memory.
Yeah, well, I liked it here. I liked it. I had a nice time.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're back, love.
And Mickey Rourke's here, by the way.
Oh, I
Mickey
know.
blinking Rourke. Wow.
So how was your Christmas, love?
Christmas was fantastic. Spent it with the family, my wife's family, my family. We hired a restaurant. How showbiz is that? We hired a restaurant on Christmas Day, so we didn't have to cook. But then straight back to ours for games and for more food and sofa sessions, i.e. sleeping sofa sessions.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, we had an Italian restaurant, but they did us a British Christmas dinner.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is very
a few
nice.
years back, you would have bought that restaurant, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would have bought the restaurant.
Give me that restaurant, put it in a bag.
Yeah,
now.
come on, let's do it. Oh, this is nice. Let's have one of these.
So what did you get for Christmas? Because you've got everything.
I got a juicer. I asked for a juicer. I wanted a juicer.
A juicer.
Because I hate vegetables. No, I'm just saying, I hate vegetables. I hate fruit. But so I'll have it all in the day. Get the kick out of the way. But
Chris, can I just say,
come on.
that juicer is going to end up in the same cupboard as the blender and the smoothie maker.
I know.
Oh, I'll have smoothies. Oh, I love a bloody smoothie. Do I have a smoothie? No.
But you've got to try, though, haven't you? The intent has got to be good meaning and well-intentioned.
Now, I got your new book, Memoirs of a Fruit Cake.
Did you get it for Christmas?
It was, well, I found it tucked behind my blender.
Did you?
The book starts for you buying Virgin Radio for £85 million.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't know, to be honest. The thing was, I couldn't get back on the radio. Nobody let me back on.
Yeah.
So I had to buy my own radio station. So I bought it for... It was actually 87, but I had 2 of my own, and I borrowed 85.
Yeah.
And then, after 6 months after buying it, it was worth double what I'd paid for it.
Yeah.
And so life was sweet. I thought life, you know... It's the end of the first book says what could possibly go wrong.
Yeah.
Second book, everything.
I mean, owing £85 million must be stressful. Did it ever get to you?
No, goodness me, no. The least stressful thing in the world. No. No, because I knew we had a proper business plan. We could make the money. As I say, the value of the station doubled in 6 months after we had it.
Oh, God, yeah.
So we could already pay people back, which is what we then had to do, which meant that we couldn't develop this huge media business that we wanted to.
Yeah.
And so then we sold the radio station, and then all hell let loose.
Yeah, and then you lost. Well, you didn't lose money. They gave you you had the chance to buy your shares, didn't you?
Well, I got paid half in cash and half in shares when we sold up. Yeah. And then this guy from a huge bank in the city came along and said, we'd like to give you all this money.
56 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, for these shares that you have. And I said, that's nice, but I smelt a rat. I thought, why does he want to give me £56 million? And I said, he must be trying to have me over here. So I said, no. And 10 years later, they were worth about £200,000.
You lost £56 million.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm over that.
Yeah. So what are you going to say to your little boy Noah when he says, "Why did you do it, Daddy?"
Don't take any advice about your piggy bank from your dad, basically, is what I'm going to say. You know, I didn't know we were poor when I was a kid, because Mum and Dad always sorted things out. They always made sure that we didn't know. And till the age of maybe 30, I didn't know how poor we were. And so when I got money, it was the one thing I'd never had. Yeah. So I was obsessed with movies as a kid, and the movies were movies like Trading Places and Pretty Woman and Mrs. Robinson, and it was all about living this fantastic life with swimming pools in the garden. So the second I got some, I went, I want some of that. You know, I want to. What is it like to fuel the jet? To say to somebody, fuel the jet. I just wanted to say that line in my life, and I said it once. It was brilliant. I said, can you fuel the other one as well? They said, you haven't got another one. I said, I know. I just wanted to say it. You know, why the heck not? But you've got to come through, and you've got to realise it doesn't work. But But why not? You know, if you're given it... And also, I earned
what an adventure you've had.
I earned every penny of it. And now I don't do any of that stuff. Now, they say the best way to make a small fortune is start with the big one and lose most of it, which is exactly what I... That's the mantra that I follow. And it did me a favour, because I was never meant to have that kind of money. I made it by accident. People say I'm a great businessman. I'm not a great businessman. I'm a rubbish businessman. As if, you know, it's all in the book. Terrible, terrible businessman. But very excited about my job. And for a while, the money took over, and I stopped being excited about my job. And I went and bought all the things I wanted, not realising that I already had all the things that I needed. That's the big mistake that I made. But it takes you... I know.
You're like Mr. Miyagi or something, tell you.
Wash off. Wash off. Yeah.
56 million gone.
Never coming back.
Never coming back.
Yeah.
One of my favourite stories in the book is when you and Billy went to buy Lionel Richie's house, and you were there. The estate agent took you there, but you had some other people wanting to buy it too, didn't you?
It was that impulsive time. You know, we had the cash. We went to see this house. It was a house that had a 270-degree view of Los Angeles. It was above the jet line, which meant that the jets flew below where your house is. And it was amazing. And the swimming pool went into the kitchen and into the bedroom. So you could dive from your bed into the pool, swim through your garden, and go and have a beer in your kitchen. Now, who wouldn't want a house like that? It turns out it was Lionel Richie's house. We were only looking at it for fun, and then we went to buy it. And the realtor says, look, there's some other people going to come and see it in a moment or two, and there's a knock on the door. And I said, who is it? He said, I can't tell you unless they come, and then you'll know anyhow. And it was Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, right? So, by the way, bear in mind, Bill's favourite programme in the world is Friends.
Yeah.
In the world. So now Jennifer Aniston is in the kitchen. It's like we're in Friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? But not only Jennifer...
If you're going to say that they start dancing in that fountain going, ooh, I'll be there.
Well, they weren't all there, you see.
Oh, right, OK.
Yet. Right, so Jennifer's in the kitchen. Brad is... I'm bumping to Brad in the bedroom. What would you do if you bumped to Brad in the bedroom? Yeah. Exactly. And I'm thinking, this is mad. But then there's another ring at the doorbell, and the guy on the round said, they're not buying it. The buyers have just arrived. And that was Courtney Cox, because Courtney Cox was buying it. So now we have got a third of the cast of Friends in the house. And it's like, what the heck are we doing here? I said, we've got to buy it, we've got to buy it, we've got to buy it from under the noses. Why? Well, just because we can. And
you want to gazump Friends?
They thought we were the cleaners or the pest controllers, or because we were like, you know. And Brad says, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm fine, Mr. Pitt. How are you?" And anyway, we bought it that night.
You bought Lionel
Yeah, we bought it that.
Richie's
We literally bought it that night. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to give that a bloody back. So Lionel Richie had good taste then?
No, terrible.
Really?
Yeah. Lovely man, by the way.
Did he have an intercom that went, hello?
Yes, he had all that. Yes. We saw the ceiling. You know.
Footprints on the ceiling.
Yes, we saw all that.
Reading your book, if anyone ever thinks they drink too much, you've got to read Chris's book, because I know alcoholic is sort of like, you know, part of it. I don't know if you were, but God, you got through some drink.
What I did for a living prepared me for most things that came along the path, but none of them prepare you for success. Because that's the one thing you've not gone to college for.
Yeah.
So you have a party, then you have another one. And then people stay, you know, people try and hang on, they stay a while, and then you start to recognise the faces less and less and less, and suddenly you're surrounded by people you don't even know, because nobody wants to stay at a party for that long. And that's what I did, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I always had loads of beer, and I always had loads of wine, and I took it too far, there's no doubt about it, and I did get the better of me. But I know people who are alcoholics, and I've asked them, because it has worried me, of course it has.
Yeah.
And they said, no, you don't understand, it's different. You know, when we have a drink, it flicks a switch, and we're over there, and there's no coming back.
Because I think you get... with the times I've been really hungover, when you wake up, sometimes you can still be a little bit giggly. You're like, oh, God, I'm hungover. Then, like, 1 o'clock, isn't it? It's like swallowing sick while you're trying to buy a tube ticket.
There's a bit in the middle, though, isn't there? Because there's the I'm really giggly, and then there's the 1 o'clock, I feel terrible. Then there's the bit in the middle, which is the fear.
Oh, yes.
You get the fear, don't you? And you think, oh, what did I do? And then you make it worse on yourself, hoping that it's not going to be as bad as you think it was, and it's usually twice as bad anyhow.
Yeah, and if you've got the fear, then you keep thinking people are, like, thinking you got the fear, and then before you know it, you're like, don't touch me!
I have a male friend who had such a night, and he said, and I woke up in the morning, I thought, oh, there's somebody in bed. I said, what was her name? He went, what was his name?
Oh!
First time and last time he'd ever done that.
Oh. Well, in my book, I went to Blackpool and I woke up with a man with special needs and his helper.
Now, did you have your helper with you as well?
my helper had got lost.
And it wasn't... Well, how loyal of the helper to stick around. that is above and beyond.
Now, you've been busy. You've been writing the book and hosting the Radio 2 breakfast show. How would you sum up your first year in Wogan's shoes?
Well, it's been blimmin' quick. I can't believe I've been in that job for a year now, because all I can really remember is that first day and being absolutely paralysed with nerves.
Yeah.
And it was quite bizarre, because for the first few weeks, I couldn't do the job. And I never understood, you know, when footballers have an off game, because they're I thought, well, they're a footballer. Surely they can park whatever's in their mind and just play football again.
Yeah.
But their touch goes or they're out of position.
Yeah.
For the first few weeks, I really thought, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So the valve that makes me be able to do this has been taken out.
Yeah.
Will somebody please put it back in?
Now, before you took over, Chris Moyle said he'd beat you in the ratings. Now, what is this tiff about between you two?
He says what he says. He goes about his job the way he goes about his job. I just turn up. I think we all play for the same team. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, he can do Radio 1, I'll do Radio 2, and let's leave it right there.
Yeah. Very diplomatic.
I've learnt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that you did, you didn't mention his ratings, but you did criticise him. You know when he said on the radio that he hadn't been paid?
Yeah.
Now, I think he should have gone to HR, Human Resources. That's what you have to do. But he went on air and moaned about it. And you were quite critical about that. But don't you think you've done some things on air, like not turning up and... Was it a bit hypocritical?
No, because in that interview...
Hello, pot, meet kettle.
No. In that interview, I said all those things before I mentioned Chris.
Yeah.
I said I did worse than him. I said that.
Yeah.
And had I not said that, then it would have been hypocritical. But I tried to give it some context. Because I said, look, I did worse. I did worse than he did. But it didn't make what he did right. Should I have said it on the Richard Baker Show on 5 Live? Probably not the best idea in the world. But I remember one time, between 8 and 9, Radio 1, 1996, I played one record and I ranted for 55 minutes. He only ranted for 25 minutes. Come on, if you're going to do it properly. Yeah, and then somebody says to me, well, what did you rant about? I said, I can't remember.
Now, you're returning to Channel 4 next week for the first time in 10 years.
Yeah.
As you host Famous and Fearless.
Yeah.
Are you excited about coming back to Channel 4? Do you have a kind of a...
Well, I always say, when I meet people, I say, hello, Chris Evans, ex-Channel 4. So I don't have to say that anymore. No, I'm very excited about coming back. We're going up to Liverpool, and we're going to do this amazing show. It's a live show.
Yeah.
It runs from Sunday, the 2nd of January, to Friday, the 7th of January.
Yeah.
And it's live, 5,000 people every night, lots of famous people doing things that maybe they wouldn't have done unless they're in front of all these people.
No, it's death-defying stunts, isn't it?
It's death-defying stunts out, yeah.
No, that's what it terrifies me.
These guys were trained and they do things on videotape. I'm not going to tell you about them because I don't want you to really...
No.
And it's a team of girls. It's the girls against the girls and the boys against the boys. And then at the end, it's the girls against the boys.
Oh,
and
right.
that's the live event in front of all these people.
Yeah. And when's it on?
It starts Sunday, 2nd of Jan.
Oh.
And it's live, 8 till 10, the first programme. 8 till 10, the last programme on the Friday, an hour and a half in between. The kids love it, the grannies love it. Show for all the family, but live, exciting television.
So best of luck with Famous and Fearless. It was lovely talking to you, Chris Evans. Are you driving home tonight, Chris?
Yeah, I am, actually.
Be careful,
Why?
because snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun.
I've always dreamt of this.
It's the season for love and understanding. Merry Christmas, have a good one. Merry Christmas, have a good one. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome back. Mickey Rourke and The Wanted will be here soon. First, though, she's the undisputed queen of British comedy, and now she's playing the Queen of Lilliput in a new Hollywood blockbuster. It's Catherine Tate! you were on the New Year show last year, weren't you?
Yes, I was. And I got a bit too personal about my cat with AIDS, didn't I?
Yeah, how's your cat with AIDS?
That's not funny! It's not a joke. He's lovely, actually.
And he's still alive? No, you know, because... No,
he's asymptomatic. He's lovely, Trevor.
Really?
Yes.
Trevor's got AIDS?
Trevor's FIV positive, thank you.
Yeah.
Feline.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
No, he's good.
That's
but
nice.
I thought it wasn't a very Christmassy subject, but now I've done it again, so...
Now, your cats, do you dress them up in Christmassy outfits?
I've only got one cat. I've got a cat and a dog, and yes, I do. I'm a great advocate of dressing animals up. It's hilarious. It really is.
Yeah.
Especially, like, for Halloween and Christmas.
Oh, but people don't think people realise what they put the animals through when they dress them up, because they go, oh, look at it playing with its bell, and you can see it go...
I
know. In complete agony. Look at it.
I know, I think it might be a little bit traumatic, but honestly, the pictures are fantastic.
I know, I heard a lovely Christmas story about you.
Oh, it won't be true.
No, for your nativity, you dressed up as Gary Glitter.
Oh, I did, for my first... I did, actually.
Why did you dress up as Gary Glitter? Because that's sick.
Because... only now it is, because we know...
what he's been up to, dirty sod.
But, to be honest, in 1976, nobody knew, did we?
No,
we just thought he was the king of glam rock. And it was because in my first nativity play, I didn't get a part. And my mum went and complained and said, why has Catherine not got a part in the school play? And they said, because I was very shy as a child. As a kid, I was so shy, and I had these glasses and really tight, curly ginger hair. And I used to be so shy in, like...
No.
So shy. Don't laugh at ginger children, Alan.
No,
it's actually a criminal offence now.
I know it is. It's affecting your human rights.
You are. We're ginger people. Are there any ginger people in? Look, a scattering, because there's a door policy here, isn't there? Yes, they're trying to keep us away.
I know.
No, when I was a kid, I was so shy and ginger that rather than put my hand up, I was so shy.
Because it was so freckly.
It was so freckly. Now, come on! Freckles, for all the little ginger children out there, freckles mean you've been kissed by the sun. Not that you smell of piss. But I say that because when I was little, I was so shy.
Yeah.
And I didn't like people looking at me. So rather than tell the teacher I needed to go to the toilet by putting my hand up, I used to sit and wet myself. And this went right through to sixth form.
Sixth form?
I'm joking!
Dang.
Well, then they chucked me out of school altogether. No, so I used to sit on Story Corner and think, oh, it would be so embarrassing if I put my hand up and say I want to go to the toilet because everyone will know I need to do a wee-wee. Just piss yourself now. And I used to do that, and because of that, they didn't give me a part in the nativity play.
Well, no one wants that, do
no
they?
one wants that. Sliding all over the floor.
Mary on a donkey, and there she...
I know.
Miss, I've just slipped on that ginger kid's piss.
It's in a stable, they'd have had straw down. It was so they said that I was so shy that they couldn't, you know, put that sort of pressure on me, and they wouldn't give me a part. And my mum said, because at home I wasn't shy. At home I used to do, like, my little voices and do impressions. So my mum went up to school and said, well, have you seen her Gary Glitter? And that's all it meant at the time. All it meant was, have you seen her impression? That's all it meant. You can't say that now.
Yeah, no, obviously. You can't. No.
And then, so what happened was, in exchange for my mum putting flowers on the altar, it's a good old Catholic school, I got to be Gary Glitter in the nativity play. And then the way they worked it in was that they sort of went, oh, behold, the baby Jesus is born. Oh, better have a party. And Gary Glitter arrived. And I sang, yeah, I'm the leader of the gang in my nativity play.
Oh.
Wearing something not dissimilar.
Yeah. Well, isn't it funny how you're shy and yet when you play character... I mean, I know it's a bit of a cliché, but is that you, that you play a character to get over your shyness?
No, it's true. I'm much more comfortable pretending to be, you know, an old lady or a teenager than me. But, yeah.
And it's funny, you've probably pissed yourself more as you than the old nan.
Absolutely. It served me well. Do you know what? I did a thing as the old lady. I turned on this year. I turned on Stella McCartney's Christmas Lights as my nan character.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
And I came out with all the prosthetic on. Someone's standing there went really sweet. They went, oh my God, that is so brilliant. I mean, it is so brilliant, all that kind of makeup and the hair is fantastic because it's so fantastic. But those teeth are fantastic and they're mine. Oh. And I was too embarrassed to go, yeah, actually they're mine. I went, I know what these, yeah. It's hilarious, isn't it? And they say, what, do they put them in so you can do the voice? And it's like, no. They were all God's creation.
Oh, my God. My lips are stuck to my gum. I'm dry. Sorry about that.
Those teeth you've got in are quite good.
Oh, no, they're good, aren't they? Look, don't take the piss, Kevin. I turned up... Last year, I turned up at a Halloween party and someone had come dressed as me. My family's life. And they were like this, and they were like... And I sort of looked at them, and it did hurt. It does hurt when you see someone do that. And then they just sort of went... And then they couldn't get the teeth out. Honestly.
Alan, don't.
It's fine, it's fine.
No, don't do that. He's only trying to take it away from the ginger kids.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
My teeth were so big I used to piss myself. Here, can I say congratulations?
Yeah.
On Gulliver's Travels.
Oh, yes.
It must be exciting to get a part in a massive Hollywood movie.
Massive Hollywood movie, and then it films in Pinewood.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, near Watford.
I know. I always think, oh, God, I'll get to go to America and there'll be brilliant craft services.
Yeah.
And it's Pinewood and it's sort of a couple of bourbons.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
But no, it's brilliant. It's exciting to be on set with Jack Black and all those
Is he nice?
He's lovely.
I've heard he's nice.
Yeah, really lovely and very... almost shy, do you know what I mean?
Oh, don't go along that.
I mean, he Jack! No. I was just about to say he doesn't do that.
We've got a little clip of it here. This is Gulliver's Travels, which is out today.
This giant is hereby declared the property of His Majesty King Theodore. All hail King Theodore! All hail King Theodore!
I wanted a bracelet, not a great big hairy beast. Our boobs look a bit big in that.
Have you had work done?
No,
Your boobs
that was...
look big. Honestly, didn't they look big?
Yeah, that was a corset.
Or was it? Oh, I don't know if it was living in Lilliput or something, just made them boing, boing. On that note, best of luck with the film.
Thank you.
Catherine Tate, everybody! You know what, Catherine? This is my favourite time of the year.
Yes.
Because it's Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian songs, with lamps on the fire, gifts on the tree, a time to rejoice in the good that we see. Oh, that was amazing. Welcome back. The Wanted will be performing shortly. But first, though... Oh, Mickey, you're the fan. You're the fan. You're so much. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Yes, it's Mickey Rourke. I love you.
Where am I here?
Yes, take a seat. Would you like a drink, Mickey?
Yes.
We've got doolies.
No.
Warnings.
No.
Oh.
Guinness.
Guinness. Oh, no. Sorry, love. I did a big shop because I knew you were coming.
I've got water.
You can't have water. What can I give you? I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bit of Harvey's Bristol cream and then see if you like it.
I've never had any of that.
Oh, you'll love it, love.
No, let's drink out of the bottle.
Oh.
After you.
Oh. You haven't tasted that, Mick. You haven't tasted it.
I'm not even going to wipe it off.
Oh, you are. Are you a fan of Christmas, Mickey?
Yes, I am. Big time.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now, Catherine, who's just on, she used to dress her cats up.
Right.
Now, I know you have 7 chihuahuas.
Oh, you've lost track. I've lost...
Oh.
Oh.
No.
I've lost quite a few of them.
Oh, no. Oh, I feel awful now.
I'm down to 1.
And I'm bringing it up at Christmas time. We'll be in tears.
Yeah.
You're off your face on Harvey's Bristol cream.
Yeah.
We'll be sobbing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went from 7 to 1. The last one's name is Jaws. He was on death row. He was a rescue dog.
Oh, yeah.
And he was very violent. And he's only about this big. He looks like a very stout. It was like a Chihuahua on steroids. And I saw him I was looking through the computer, and they had pictures of all the dogs in the place called Chihuahua Rescue. You know, I looked at about 75 dogs, and I liked him because his ears went out this way. Yeah. It reminded me of another dog that I had. So I went to the Chihuahua Rescue place, and they went into the room, and there were about 60 dogs there, and nice ones. And so I said to the lady, I said, "Where's that little one with the ears out this way?" Believe it or not, it's kind of funny to say this, but his real name was Little Mickey. So I said to her, I said, "Where's Little Mickey?" And she goes, "Oh, no, you don't want that one." And so I said, "Well, I'd like to take a look." And there's a little white dog with little black spots. And so I said, "Well, could I take a look at them?" And she said, "Oh, you really don't want..." It was a Saturday. I said, "We're putting him to sleep on Monday." And I said, "Oh, I really would like to see him." So they brought him out to the sidewalk, and he's growling and spitting. And I said, "It's okay, it's okay." I'm looking at his eyes were mad. And I went to give him a kiss, and he bit me here. And he gave me 2 stitches, yeah. So I'm bleeding all over the place, and next thing you know, they think I'm going to sue them or something, and I felt really bad. It was really hurt. Yeah. I mean, I was a little embarrassed because the dog was only this big, but it really hurt a lot.
The little ones are the worst, though, aren't they?
Yeah, and I've got a chunk of ice like here on my lip, blood all over the sidewalk. So about a half hour later, I said I'll take him, and I've had him for 5 years now. Yeah.
And is he tamed now?
No. I mean, I can pick him up now. It took me about 6 months to be able to pick him up. Okay. So he's not. He's not the friendliest. He's not the friendliest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know where you stand with him.
I do. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Away.
Yeah. I love him.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
And what are you doing for New Year? Will you be spending it with Anna, your girlfriend?
Oh.
Oh, she's a stunner. Have you seen Anna?
Where is she? Oh.
Hello.
Here, hold on.
Look at Anna.
I did.
You did?
She's a good girl. Yeah.
She's a good girl.
She's a good one.
Right.
Yeah. Good girl.
Now, you said she's the first person you've been faithful to in more than 20 years.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Now, is it true that during your single years you once had 14 women in one night?
Okay. My wife had left me. I was married actually once.
Okay.
And I wasn't faithful either. No, I was married for 8.5 years, really, and I really liked it. She split. I flipped out. I was really mad. Well, first year you get all hurt and everything. Then you get pissed off, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know how it is, right?
Oh, God, yeah, I've been there, love.
So I thought, I'm going to pay her back. I'm going to be with as many women as I can. So it was a certain number, and I did it purposely.
Yeah.
And it backfired because I went up to 1. It was at 13, and then she went, "I don't want to be number 14, Mickey." And I went, "Oh, fuck," because she's reading the newspapers,
Oh,
Yeah,
so they were like As you were shagging your way around, people going, yeah, one.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
But the funniest one was one coming out of a restaurant and she had her thing over the head and the newspaper quote was, and this one is too ashamed to be seen with him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it was, it was all in good fun.
Now, what a year it's been for you. Iron Man 2 and The Expendables made $1 billion at the box office. The Expendables has just come out on DVD.
Yeah.
I watched it, and when I saw who was in it, I was expecting more of a rom-com. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
There must have been a lot of testosterone on the set.
I knew you were going to say that line.
No, I bet there was. No, because I've never had it, you see. I'm intrigued. Punch me here, go on.
Oh, yeah.
Harder.
No, but Sly's he's very disciplined.
Yeah,
and he's, I don't know how, his age, but I'll tell you one thing, he was in physically better shape than everybody there.
Well, actually, in this clip, you can see how fit Sly is.
Yeah, very.
'Cause you're tattooing him here, and let's have a look at The Expendables here.
Let me tell you something. Remember we was last time? Where were we? We were ass deep in that mud and blood.
Nigeria.
Yeah, and your hand was all shot. You were bleeding all over the place, and I was bleeding. And you know what I did? I promised myself, I don't want to die all alone, full of holes in the mud and blood. I die with something that counts. I'm gonna die with a woman. I want to die with someone who cares about me, I want to die for a woman. I want to die laying next to a woman. That's what I want. Something special.
I hear that.
Now, I heard that your lines in that scene were sellotaped all around the room. Is that true?
Yeah, I went there, and I didn't really have any lines. I was just supposed to draw, do tattoos on his back and stuff. And he said, I need somebody to talk in the movie. Because, the most lines in the movie are, I'm out of bullets, where's the gun, who's got the knife? I'm bleeding, I'm shot. He says, somebody's got to talk. I said, oh, great, wonderful. So he writes me a speech about this big, and, we only had a short period of time till the sun was coming up, and I said, well, how am I going to learn all those lines? And he says, I'll tape them to the mirror. So, he taped them to the mirror, and,
Well, you do a good Stallone impression.
It was okay,
Don't push me.
Yeah, right.
yeah. If ever you want, tell him, if ever he wants anyone to dub him over, I'm here.
Oh, yeah,
Very good rates.
Have you had him on the show?
No, I'd love him.
Oh, he's got a great sense of humor, yeah. You guys would get along great.
Well, get him on next time,
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him, yeah.
And they'll say, hey!
Yeah.
Adrian!
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's great. His famous direction is to the actors when the actors are like fumbling over their lines. Just say the fucking line. I love that,
Now, you've been in a lot of action movies this year, but is it true you're about to play a gay rugby player?
You're not supposed to say that, okay? Here's the deal, okay? When I met the rugby player,
Gareth
Thomas, this is one thing that he and I talked about.
Yeah.
And this is something really important. You said, we're doing a movie about a man who plays rugby who's gay.
Oh, I see. Oh. Sorry, I shouldn't be so homophobic.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
There. So
I just can't help it.
Okay, but now, you see, that's the point, though.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Labels. You get labels.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I read the story, it's one of the toughest, hardest sports, in the world to play. They play with no pads. It's a really brutal sport. And to be a man who plays rugby who's gay and to live with that secret for the amount of years that Gareth had, perform at the high level that he performed at, it takes a lot of courage.
Are you going to learn the Welsh?
Yes, I have no choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, boyo.
It's not. His isn't that far off. Yeah.
Hello, boyo.
Yeah.
Now, will you be doing the old, say there's like a gay love scene?
Well,
a love scene that is gay.
Well, he was also. Well, just like instead of 13 girls, it'll be 13 boys. What's the difference?
Mickey, it's been a pleasure talking to you as always.
Yes,
Mickey Rourke, everybody. We'll be back in a couple of minutes when Mickey and I will be joined by the Wanted, who'll be chatting and performing. Oh, Mickey, do you know what someone told me this Christmas?
No.
They told me a newborn king to see. Our finest gifts we bring. Rubba-pum-pum, rubba-pum-pum. Welcome back to part 4. Mickey Rourke's still here. And please welcome 5 Christmas crackers. They're this year's hottest new boy band. It's the Wanted! Mickey, this is the Wanted me.
Yes.
Mickey, right, who wants a drink?
Me.
Yeah, go on.
Do you like warnings? Or do you want a Baileys?
Oh, the Baileys.
You like a Baileys? Oh, look at this.
I'll try some of that stuff, me.
Yeah, there you go.
That's not
You
the
help
bottle,
yourself.
cheers.
Yeah, have a bit of that.
Cheers, mate.
I got a Doolies if you want it. Like Doolies?
Is it real?
Yeah, it's all real.
Yeah?
There you go. That's not. I think you'd. I know you poo-pooed it, Mickey, but I think you'd like it.
God, it's rank.
Would you go around someone's house and slag off the drink? Rank. Here, who got kissed under the mistletoe? Did you, love? Did you get kissed under the mistletoe?
No. Sadly.
Yeah, because you're so minging, no one's gonna Here, Mickey, did you get kissed under the mistletoe?
Not yet.
Just from little Mickey. Here, Nathan, I've read that you and Cher from X Factor have got the hots for each other. What's going on?
Well, I
Come
haven't
on,
heard
tell
much
us.
about this, really. I just get updated on Twitter about it. But met her, like, twice, and that's
Yeah.
about it, really.
Yeah, but did you kiss her? Did you kiss her?
Did I kiss her under the mistletoe? On the cheek, as a polite hello.
Are you a bit worried if you took Cher on a date, she'd start rapping in the middle of it? Max, you were spotted Kissing Vanessa from the Saturdays.
No, I had a go, but I got
Failed. Oh, no, you had a go.
Yeah, it's sad, that, innit? I'm mad,
What did she just say? What did she go? No? Or
It was a little bit like that, yeah.
Oh, Max, you got to help these guys.
Well, Tom
out.
had a
Look at
dig
them, they
anyway.
can't get
I think
any
Tom got
snobs.
further
What's
than
what
I
they're
did,
doing
didn't you?
wrong?
I didn't get
Did you
further.
not?
No.
Oh, no.
Rejected as well. Oh no, can we get on?
He had 13 girls in one night, he
No.
did. 13 girls.
Sex smell vice.
It was in one night.
How many nights was it then?
7.
7.
High five.
I'm not proud of it. What a legend.
Now, you're going to perform Lose My Mind for us now, so you go and get ready. Take your Dubonnet with you and your warnings.
Good meeting you guys.
God bless. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Chris Evans, Catherine Tate, and of course, the one and only Mickey Rourke. I'll be back in the new year when I'll be joined by Dame Edna Everage, Matt Lucas and McFly. But now with Lose My Mind and a special Christmas treat, it's the Wanted!
They say that time heals everything, but they don't know it. And the sky
I'd rather go insane than having you stalk my every thought, than having you here inside my heart. We're here tonight, and that's enough. Sing